Welcome everybody, my name is Doragon and this is a very special unboxing video. Now I've never done one of these before, so hey, this is my hand. Woo! Ain't it pretty? Look at those lovely cat scratches and then the burn from making dinner on Saturday. You know, sensible stuff. But I've not done an unboxing video before, but this one is special. This is one that is 11 years in the making. So just gonna get rid of the bubbly bits. I've already cut the box open and, you know, hidden the address somewhere over there. So just gonna get rid of a couple of things here. Get rid of that. And then, oh yes, this is what it's all about. Go away. Don't want you anymore. Oh God, I've made a mess. So you can probably see what it is through the bubble wrap here. Now I'm going to try and do this one-handed. I have no idea if this is actually going to work. Partially. It partially works. I've now lost my knife. Where's my knife? Here it is. Stanley, open. This is why you don't do things one-handed. Haha, Stanley. There we go, there we go. It's a PlayStation 3 game. It's not just any PlayStation 3 game though. This is my favourite game in the entire Assassin's Creed series. And this is a very, very special edition of it. This is one that I didn't really know about until after launch. Way after launch. Now, it's not a perfect condition one, which is a tad of a shame. As you can see, if we come down the side here, a little bit of damage along the bottom here. It's obviously been opened over time, which is absolutely fine. But generally, considering that this is 11 years old, other than a couple of little things on corners like this, it's in really, really good nick. So let's clear the space so that we can actually open this beautiful Codex Edition of Assassin's Creed Brotherhood. So what we're going to do is pop in here, he says. Aha, there we go. So that open, and then it's not really about the cardboard box for me, because I doubt it's ever going to be back in this cardboard box now that I've got it, because this is beautiful. Just look at that. Basically, one of the assassin tombs as a box. It's absolutely gorgeous. Now, how on earth do I get in this thing? That's the next question, because there's a load of stuff inside it as well. Look at that. Insignia on the sides. Oh, it's straight up beautiful. Just look at it. That is utterly amazing. Right, I now need to figure out how to get into it. Hoop! Hoop! Alright. Smash cut. So, turns out I was being an utter moron. There's 4 little plugs on the bottom here in the corners, and I was trying to lift from this bit. It's just the very top that comes off. So that is the top of the box. Absolutely beautiful. In there we have the DVD of Assassin's Creed Lineage. Now, I do have this a couple of times already, once on DVD and once in the Ezio collection, the HD collection that they did for the PS4 re-release. But still nice to have it as part of the collector's edition. We then have this red tag here, which for some reason I can't get my finger behind. That lifts up this nice piece of felt. We then have the game in its entirety, which is absolutely fantastic. So I've got the other edition with the nice shiny cover on it, so it's nice to have a spare. Always quite nice to have a spare. Now, I don't know if it's actually going to have the Copernicus missions included. I don't know whether the previous owner used those, but I've already got that in, again, the HD collection. So we pop that there. We then have the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood multiplayer cards. So you can see we've got Harlequin, the Doctor, very useful in the last year you'd have been, Barber, the Priest, The officer, I was very, very good with the officer, but it was this guy, the Prowler, because he was basically like an assassin. He was absolutely fantastic in the multiplayer, and with him, I got to top 800 in the world. The Executioner I was never very good with. Blacksmith I always enjoyed. His animations were excellent, but again, Engineer, Smuggler, she was amazing. Another assassin type character. She took me to top 500. The Mercenary I wasn't very good with at all, even though they're very similar. The Courtesan I loved. I actually loved the Courtesan and the Footpad. They were both excellent characters. Using them in like the 2v2s, I got to top 200 in the world. The Thief, excellent character. Noble was just fun and in every map essentially. And then there was the Captain, of course. So there's quite a lot of cards, as you can see here. Every multiplayer character as a character card. Amazing. There is then, next up, we have the Assassin's Creed Brotherhood bonus DVD. So it's got artworks and videos. Again, this is all stuff that's in the HD collection now. So it's all been included in that. So if you're wanting to actually just take the content in, you can get it in the Ezio collection. But we have the bonus DVD. We also have a full game soundtrack. So every single thing, all the way through to the end fight, all of the tunes, all of the songs. That might well go in my car as and when I get it back. It's had a new engine and such, so I do need to actually get the car back to be able to drive it and such. So we'll pop that there. We have then got lithographs, I believe. So go atop the multiplayer cards here. Yeah, here you go, some artwork lithographs from UB Workshop. So absolutely beautiful stuff there. Ezio, look at this. Just look at it. That is... I mean, it's Assassin's Creed 2, because it's his father's robes. But absolutely gorgeous. We've also got Ezio himself in his Brotherhood attire. Obvious oil painting concept art, but beautiful. And strangely enough, in 2009... precursor to Bayek. That's interesting. We knew of Bayek, or an Egyptian-type assassin, all the way back in 2009. That's... 2010, sorry. That's impressive. So 11 years ago, we knew of Bayek, which I wasn't aware of previously. Making a bit of a mess. Let me just clean up a little bit. Okay, we are back. And moving on, next up we have some promotional material, so all about the book. I do have that book. It doesn't really add anything different to Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, whereas the one for Altair added a lot, but it was still a good read anyway. And 2 solo missions, 2 multiplayer characters, and some armour for Ezio. Code has obviously been used because it's been scratched off, but again, all of this, except of course the multiplayer characters, are fully available in the Ezio collection. We then have a mighty, mighty map of Roma. I believe that this is pretty much... I'd have to actually pull out my Rome map from when I went to visit Rome for my 30th birthday. But on the one side, you've got the massive Assassin's Creed Brotherhood poster. And on the other side, if we flip this over, you have the map of Rome. It's the in-game map, so nothing overly special about it. From the Colosseum all the way over to the Pantheon, you have Il Vaticano. It's not perfectly to scale, but it is pretty much the layout of Rome in real life as well. That is the accuracy that Ubisoft went to back in these eras of things. It's brilliant and beautiful. So if we fold that back up, it's always about folding it correctly, isn't it? There we go. So the map of Roma. Coming in now, we have the beautiful, beautiful leather-bound journal. And just look at that. look at that. Oh my days, I can't explain the feel in the hand. That is so nice to hold, to touch. It's just gorgeous. And then as we go in, it's got what feels like really, really old pages. Obviously new, but handwriting, gorgeous, gorgeous calligraphy going on here. Oh, just absolutely stunning, stunning artwork. Speaking of artwork, look at this. Concept art towards the back. Stories throughout. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. And as I say, this is something I have wanted for 11 years now. And it's finally in my hand. I am not sure it will ever get used, any of it. But it's here. And I love it. And it just shows, with a bit of patience, with a bit of time, you can get the stuff that you really want. This is worth it for me. It's absolutely beautiful. Thank you to the person who sold it for such an absolute steal on eBay. You have really, really made my day. Thank you to Ubisoft for making this at a time, making this great game, these great additionals that came with it. Such beautiful pieces throughout, this especially. The fact that it is actually full leather and embossed like this, it's gorgeous. DVD game, gorgeous, gorgeous casing. Like, casing has not been like this for any of the other collector's editions since. I think the only one that may come close is Origins, because it's got the little poppy-uppy thing to open it on the front that is the assassin symbol with the Eye of Anubis within it. But this is spectacular for me. This is special. So thank you for coming along for my unboxing video, guys. It means the absolute world. And until next time, have yourselves a fantastic day, and take care.